Hey there, my dear Aquariuses. Welcome to my channel, Twinfinite Divinity. I'm going to start by saying from now on, if you'd like to continue to see the mid-month videos or the soul connection videos, make sure to like the video. Let me know that you're interacting, because I'm going to pick the top 5 of the most interacted with videos each month to see who I'm going to do the mid-months for, just because there's been some lack of interaction, and so I want to give to the ones that are giving to me. Um, Welcome to March. Enough about that. I'm going to start with the Mermaid Oracle, pull an overall energy for you for this reading. Okay. I got Conchomancy, Seashell Divination, and Wisdom of the Shells. Maybe you work with shells. Maybe shells mean something to you. Maybe you use them as tools. It could be just using nature to aid you in some sort of way this month. Could be helpful. Now, if you don't like the shuffling, you can fast forward a little bit. But let's begin. What's going on for my Aquariuses? Okay. Okay, overall it looks like a beautiful reading. It looks like you're getting a lot of wish fulfillment coming in for you. Um, it looks like you're headed towards something new, whether it be like a resurgence of an old connection in your life, or something that you got a lot of love for, because I have the Ten of Cups as your main energy for the month. And you know the Ten of Cups is all about that happiness, a home life, beautiful family, that type of thing. But what's crossing you is the star, so it's basically like wish fulfillment over this is what you want. This is what you're working towards. Um, in the in your soul space, we've got the Page of Cups. So you could be offering love to somebody, or somebody could be offering love to you. Page of Cups is a very playful energy. They're not one of those that go really, really deep. It's just a lot of fun. Very flirtatious type of energy. Now, in the past, it shows the King of Pentacles. You could have been working on a new project, um, going to school, trying to build something for yourself, trying to become more secure, stable, that type of thing. It could also mean that somebody you are dealing with is a King of Pentacles. This could be a husband. This could be somebody that's a boss, something like that. I'm going to get clarifiers in a minute. What's in your headspace is the Fool. And the Fool is all about taking that leap of faith towards your dreams, your desires, you want. So there could be something going on right now that you feel is going to lead you towards that ultimate happiness. The Fool does not take baggage with them. So it's like you're leaving all the past behind you and headed towards what it is that you truly desire. I do see victory and success in the near future, which you don't see coming, the Six of Wands. So whatever you're working on now, whether that be in business or in love, it looks like you will get that return to you. But I'm going to do some clarifiers to get some more information. Show me this Ten of Cups. Okay. Okay. So I got the Four of Wands, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Cups. This looks like in the past you found something that made you very secure and stable. Maybe even a person. Could be like a twin flame. But because with the Two of Wands next to it, it looks like you never really took much action towards it, or you were waiting for it to come together. Um, it was just an idea in your head of what you wanted. You were waiting for it to come in. And it left you in a place of like stagnancy, apathy, nothing you were really interested in. Now, it could have been a separation from somebody in the past, and you were waiting for their return. And in the meantime, you were apathetic. And now you're like taking the bull by the horns, or whatever the saying is, and you're like, I'm going to change this. I'm going to get my 10 of cups and I'm going to make that move forward. Um, it gives me a little bit of a concerning energy, only because of the fact it's like, were you doing this out of boredom? Were you trying to start this because you didn't have anything else going on? So I'll get more into it and see. Let's see, what's this star about? It could have just been a missed opportunity in the past that's trying to come back around. Now, there could be healing over a family connection as well, or working towards a healing. Or that's what's crossing it, is like maybe you're trying to skip steps for the healing, and maybe you're trying to rush things a little too quickly. Because I have the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. And this to me is saying, yes, your wish fulfillment is commitment. Your wish fulfillment is something from the past. Could be a past life connection even. And you've invested some things into it. But the star represents healing as well as wish fulfillment. So maybe it's crossing you because there might be a need to heal. Because from what the Ten of Cups is showing me, what clarified it is something, Four of Wands, Two of Wands, Four of Cups. To me, it's like maybe you tried to, how do they say it? Like, what do they call that? It's like a false start. You don't want this to be a false start. So before you actually jump into it without laying the plans to build the foundation, you really need to stop and think before you act. Because are you doing this out of boredom? Are you doing this because nothing else is fulfilling you in the time? Or is this something you truly want and want to invest in? Because this can be something very good for you, but you have to be willing to heal from the past situation, and also make sure that you're going into it for all the right reasons. But let's see what this Page of Cups is about. Okay, Page of Cups. We have clarifying Queen of Cups, Strength card, Death and Rebirth. Maybe you've had to let some ego go, because I do see this is something you care about very deeply. Could be a water sign, specifically Scorpio with the Death card. But what I'm getting is, or Leo, is like it's a death and rebirth, but the ego needs to be laid down in order for this to be moved into something other than just something small like a Page of Cups. Because at one time it was the Queen of Cups and now it's the Page of Cups. So maybe you've pulled your energy back a little bit to where you're not giving as much love. You're not investing as much. Because in the past you were the Queen, and now it's like you've changed through the death and rebirth into a Page. And me personally, if I'm going to love, I wouldn't want to love from a Page standpoint, because the Page doesn't know much about love. They're just starting out on the journey. It's very playful. It could be you pulling your energy back for a minute to see how things work out, so you don't get overwhelmed by emotion and have yourself being triggered by certain things. So it could be you saying, well, I'm going to make sure they can meet me at a Page first. And if they can meet me at the Page, maybe I'll think about a night, that type of thing. Maybe it's like taking it slow. Okay, let's see what this King of Pentacles is. I'm going to take those three. Okay. So, what's clarifying the King of Pentacles is the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Six of Swords. So this is saying like there was a disconnect. It was everything that you ever wanted, but it ended up being that final nail in the coffin with the Ten of Swords. It was very painful. Something very painful happened, and you're like, I'm out of here. I need to move past the conflict. I need to go towards something else. So you could have just put all your work, time, and investment into your career instead of towards this situation any longer. That's probably why it got the death card, like it was laid down in order to like heal and move past conflict. But now you're bringing up the 10 of cups again. So like I said, I don't know if like you moved away and then you got bored because you're like, well, was I supposed to keep doing this? Was I supposed to keep going through the pain? Was I really supposed to leave it behind to get away from conflict? Was I doing the right thing? I'm bored right now. Let's try it again. So I don't feel like there was much healing done because this was a recent past event and this is the current. So it hasn't been too long in between the separation from what I'm seeing. But we'll check it out. Let's see. The Fool. Why is the Fool here? And that's probably why the Star card is crossing, is because it's like, have you done the healing? Because sometimes the crossing card can be like the conflict. Is like maybe there wasn't enough healing done. Are you really invested the way that you used to be? Okay, so the Fool is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Okay. So you want to change. You want to jump. You want to do things to make things better. You want to try to rebuild this. So your intentions are good. This person could have come back into your life and you're like, okay, let's do it. Let's give it another shot. Let's go. And so in the future, it says the Six of Wands. So that looks like it's going to go pretty positive. If this person hasn't come back around yet, I do feel like it's the energy that's here. It could be something you're thinking about in the current moment. Like, is it time for me to do this? Is it time for me to leave? Is it time for me to make this judgment call? Or do I need to heal first? That type of thing. Now let's see why you get the Six of Wands in the past. Okay. I think in the near future, the reason why you're getting the Victory card is because it looks like you're choosing self more than anything, which is beautiful. Self has to do with healing and taking care of you. I think you may try this one more time, but then you realize, like, oh, well, in order for this to work, I'm going to have to start investing more into me. Like, intuitively, I know this. I do know that this is the love for me, but is it the love for me right now? And that's when the page goes to the Knight. So I'm going to do my healing. I'm going to connect to source. I'm going to get into a place where at least I can be a knight, not a page, because the knights are a little bit more invested, and that's probably why you're having victory. Victory comes with self, right? The journey is all about like back to self. Who are you? What is it that you want out of life? What is it you what lessons do you need to learn? And so you keep learning lessons until you get them. And if you refuse or you're resistant to it, then it'll keep repeating. But it looks like you're learning the lesson, you're taking your guides, you're taking it one step at a time, and things over time will start to progress. But my suggestion is like really look at the situation to make sure that this is something you want to invest in or build with. Like, can you get over it? And then I've got the Door to Romance. So it's definitely a romantic partnership in your life. It does look like the opportunity is here to have what it is you want. And then I've got Door to Value. So this could just be like the doors are opening for you once you do this healing, once you let the ego go and step outside of your comfort zone, I guess. I mean, this could have been a situation that just failed because y'all the two of you weren't ready or able, and because like you've recognized that there's healing that needs to be done and you start to actually invest into that healing, these doors start to open to you. But it could also mean which are you going to choose, because if you put two doors together, it's almost like there's a choice here. Which one do you value more? Do you value the money? Do you want to go towards the money? Or do you want to go towards the romance? So I feel like that's your choice for this month, is like, do you focus on self and what you're doing for your business or in work, or are you focusing on romance? But either way, it looks really good. doors are opening with this healing and this judgment call you're making. Now I'm going to finish it off with some charms, so don't mind the noise. It's going to be a little loud. Okay, so we have the letter P, the letter V, the letter U, the letter O, the letter F, E, and L. And then let's see what charms we have. It's a lot. Okay, we have a little fox, so somebody in the past might have been sneaky. Something could have happened around Christmas time that really could have been when this happened. The Ten of Swords. It could have been moved past this in December. You got the key with the heart, so somebody holds the key to your heart or you hold it to theirs. We've got an angel here, so you are protected during this time. I've never known what this thing is. I think it's something to do with sewing, so somebody could sew. I've got a fish, being Pisces season, and then I've also got another key with the heart. So definitely you hold the key to somebody's heart, they hold it to yours, but there looks like there just needs to be like a compromise, coming together and being able to work past the issues from the past and leave it behind. So I hope you got something from this, and I love you guys, Aquariuses. And if you'd like I said, to be able to see the bonus readings in the middle of the month, whether it be twin flame, soul connection, please like the video and leave me a comment. And I love you guys more than you know. Thank you for everything you do for my channel. It's greatly appreciated. Peace. See you in the next one.